Looking overseas now, Pope Benedict XVI is lying in state at the Vatican. Thousands lined up to pay their respects today and for the next few days, as the former Pope's body will be displayed for 3 days in an open casket. Benedict died on New Year's Eve at the age of 95, almost a decade after he stood down. News 8's Kyle Mitchell is here with how West Michigan is remembering Pope Benedict. Kyle?
Emily, Monsignor Michael Osborne with the Diocese of Kalamazoo spent years working at the Vatican and had met Pope Benedict. He's mourning the loss as preparations are underway for the funeral. News of Pope Benedict's death on New Year's Eve hit close to home in West Michigan.
I worked with him indirectly through the Cardinal, but we did have some interactions.
Monsignor Michael Osborne, the Vicar General for the Diocese of Kalamazoo, spent many years studying and working at the Vatican.
It was certainly sadness, but with a great sense of, great satisfaction with the contribution that he's made to the church and to the world in the years that not only preceding his pontificate, but also in the years that he was Holy Father, and just the great clarity that he brought to Catholic teaching.
The Monsignor remembers Benedict as a scholar of the faith who was very humble and gracious.
He always took his walk every afternoon in the square, and everybody knew who he was by the shock of white hair. But he would stop and talk to anyone, very, very unimpressed with himself.
Benedict stepped down in 2013, which was the first time a pope had resigned in 600 years.
We saw his health deteriorate quite extensively, and I think everybody was surprised when he did resign. I was there at the time, but when you looked at him, you thought, oh my goodness, he just can't do it anymore.
Benedict faced a lot of criticism for how he handled sex abuse cases within the church, but was also known for meeting with victims and showing remorse on behalf of the institution.
From the outside, it may look like he didn't address things as quickly or didn't know, but you have to have concrete evidence to be able to act.
The Thursday morning funeral will also be first in the modern age, having a pope presiding over the service honoring the life of a former pope.
Usually it's the Dean of the College of Cardinals that does it because there is no pope. But in this case, he, because of his retirement and resignation, that the Holy Father would do that himself.
Monsignor Osborne says the legacy Pope Benedict leaves behind is not yet fully understood.
There's a saintliness to him. There's a legacy there that will come out eventually as we let the dust settle from his passing. But also, I think that he's just been a great gift to the church and to the world in the 95 years.
Coming up at 6, we'll hear from a West Michigan priest who will soon travel to the Vatican for the funeral.